So we have seen that there are two types of plant, that is the flowering plants and the non-flowering plants. And the flowering plants are a type of plant that produces flowers, and the non-flowering plants are a type of plant that do not produce flowers. Now we are going to move on to the characteristics of flowering plants. These plants produce flowers, fruits and seeds. So this is the first characteristic of a flowering plant. Flowering plants produce flowers, fruits and seeds. So it produces flowers, fruits and seeds. The next is they are characterized by a root system and a shoot system. So every flowering plant is characterized by a root system that grows below the ground and a shoot system that grows above the ground. The next characteristic of a flowering plant are they are the main producers. So the flowering plant are the main producers. They produce all the flowers, fruits and leaves. The next characteristic is reproduction in flowering plants is by sexually. So they produce sexually. And the next characteristic is flowering plants make up nearly 90% of all plant species found in this biosphere. So found on the earth, the flowering plants make up nearly 90% of all plant species, and the remaining 10% is the non-flowering plants. So these are the main characteristics of a flowering plant. So the first characteristic is these plants, so the flowering plants produce flowers, fruits and seeds. The next is they are characterized by a root system and the shoot system. The part of the plant that grows below the ground is the root system, and the part of the plant that grows above the ground is the shoot system. The next is the flowering plants are the main producers. Next is reproduction is done sexually, and the last is flowering plants make up nearly 90% of the plant species in this biosphere on this earth. So these are the main characteristics of flowering plants.